You are tuning in 10 minutes of BPTV News brought to you by Bình Phước Television Station and Newspaper. I'm the one with the latest news for today. Bình Phước pushing capital disbursement for National Target Program. Israeli irrigation technology proved efficient. Acting President received new ambassador of Switzerland, Malaysia, and Cambodia. Vietnam Rescue Force promptly respond to Turkey earthquake. Building new style rural areas is an important program designed to support farmers and rural development. However, effort in building new style rural commune needs to be stepped up, and greater investment is required to reach the criteria for advanced new style rural areas.
Bình Phước is striving to have 7 more new style rural communes this year, and 6 others meeting criteria for advanced new style rural areas, increasing the total number in the province to 80 and 27 respectively. Truyền town and Dong Phu district are to be recognized as having completed new style rural area construction. Lộc Ninh district, meanwhile, is to be identified as a new style rural district, raising the number in the province to 6. More than 4.5 trillion Vietnam dong will be splashed out on the new style rural area building program in 2023. Bình Phước province is sharpening the focus on building new style rural areas in tandem with agricultural restructuring and socio-economic development. Job generation and vocational training to improve local incomes and reduce poverty are also among the top priorities.
Vice Chairwoman of the Bình Phước Provincial People Committee Trần Tuyết Minh chaired an online meeting recently on the progress of capital disbursement for the National Target Program for Socio-Economic Development in mountainous and ethnic minority inhabited areas.
According to a report from the Provincial Committee for Ethnic Affairs, as of February 17, 2023, more than 79.8 billion Vietnam dong had been disbursed for the program, or 43.53% of total capital. Lộc Ninh and Bù Đốc districts are both showing good progress in disbursement. Other sectors, districts and towns are accelerating disbursement, but progress has faced challenges. Meanwhile, some projects could not be carried out as relevant authorities had to wait for instructions from ministries or other central agencies. Highlighting the sluggish progress in disbursement, Minh ordered districts and towns to make efforts to promote the task and complete the plan to implement the National Target Program. She also asked relevant agencies to review and adjust estimates and bolster inspections over disbursement.
The Center for Agricultural Services in Bù Đăng District, Bình Phước Province has recently handed over Israeli drip irrigation technology to local farmers.
The Center for Agricultural Services in Bù Đăng District, Bình Phước Province, has recently handed over Israeli drip irrigation technology to local farmers. Hat Bigvan in Village 3, Dong Nai Commune, used to spend a lot of time watering and fertilizing 2.6 hectares of avocados and durians. However, the fertigation, and irrigation technique applied over the past 3 years has helped one cut labor costs and save water. The drip irrigation technology has been applied by the Central for Agricultural Services in Bù Đăng District since 2020. Some 40 million Vietnam dong has gone to purchasing equipment for each 0.5 hectares of orchards. Many local farmers have applied the new models in their orchards. Reducing labor and investment costs and saving on water use are among the benefits the irrigation technology brings to farmers, helping them improve productivity.
Acting State President Võ Thị Ánh Xuân on February 22nd met the newly accredited ambassador of Switzerland, Malaysia, and Cambodia, who came to present their credential.
Meeting Swiss Ambassador Thomas Gass, Acting President Võ Thị Ánh Xuân said, Vietnam has always attached importance to its traditional friendship and cooperation with Switzerland over the past 50 years. Gass expressed his hope the two countries will continue enhancing political relations, stepping up high-level meetings, and organizing visits this year. At the reception for Malaysian Ambassador Tan Yang Thai, Acting President Kson agreed with his proposal of stepping up delegation exchanges this year, as the two countries are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral diplomatic ties. The Malaysian ambassador said that he will coordinate with the authorities of the two countries to organise activities in celebration of the 50th founding anniversary of diplomatic ties. Welcoming Chi Kim Tha, the first female ambassador of Cambodia to Vietnam, Kson showed her belief that the diplomat will have a successful working tenure, thus contributing to fostering the bilateral relations. Chi Kim Tha vowed to exert efforts to help step up the implementation of the signed cooperation agreement, as well as people-to-people exchanges, and intensify communications for the two nations' people, especially youths, to understand more about the bilateral relations, and continue developing these ties.
Immediately after two consecutive earthquakes hit on the evening of February 20th in Hatay, Turkey, relevant forces were put on alert. Local and international rescue teams, including from Vietnam, promptly arrived and began rescuing people in affected areas.
Tents, sleeping bags, personal belongings, drinking water and food have reached victims from the two earthquakes on February 20th. People at the epicenter of Antakya are grateful to receive hand-delivered supplies. Handshakes and the sharing from rescuers at this moment help motivate local people to overcome difficulties. After receiving information, Vietnam's rescue team, consisting of 40 soldiers, immediately took part in the emergency response. On February 21st local time, the Vietnam People's Army donated nearly 25 tons of relief to help with the settlement of earthquake aftermath. The aid, including packed rations, rice, milk, medical supplies, and many other essentials, was handed over at the Hatay Stadium in Antakya City, the capital of Hatay Province. Ambassador Hakan Kakil said the medical supplies donated by Vietnam will be quickly delivered to local hospitals and medical support centers for patient treatment.
A working delegation led by U.S. Ambassador to Vietnam, Mark Knapper, paid a working trip to the northern border province of Lao Cai, during which the diplomat held a working session with Chairman of the Provincial People Committee, Trịnh Xuân Trường, and attended a discussion on human trafficking prevention and control hosted by Family Health International 360.
Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Trịnh Xuân Trường, said, at present, the Provincial Social Work Center and Compassion House are providing reintegration support for human trafficking victims in line with the law on human trafficking prevention and combat. He wished that both sides could hold seminars and conferences with the participations of investigation officials to share experience in anti-human trafficking. He also called on the U.S. non-governmental organizations to help trafficking victims reintegrate into the communities sustainably. Knapper, for his part, expressed his delight at achievements and efforts made by Lao Cai province, as well as the U.S. government in the fight against human trafficking in Vietnam. The same day, he attended a discussion on supporting human trafficking victims within the framework of the meeting targets and maintenance epidemic control projects funded by the USAID.
Now that's the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download our BPTV Go mobile app or visit our website and YouTube channel. Now thanks for staying with us and see you next time.